And what I'm saying is that the people that don't like React content, many people don't like React content because they just don't like it. There is no actual logical basis behind not liking it. It's just the fact that they don't like it and they work backwards from there. Because that logically, you will arrive at the same conclusion if you do that with single player games.
This is absolutely an insane thing to say. First of all, we're talking about leisure activities. You liking or not liking React content is totally up to you. It doesn't change the way the universe works if you like it. It doesn't change the way a country works if you dislike it. You absolutely do not need to justify yourself in what you like and what you don't like if it's on the level of self leisure that literally has no impact on anyone else but yourself. The fact that he asks for justification for you to liking or disliking React videos is absolutely insane. I will rephrase how insane this is. Imagine you go into the store and you buy a Pepsi. And because you bought a Pepsi, now you need to justify to the Coke bottle why you didn't choose it over the Pepsi. But if you choose the Coke bottle, then you have to again justify to the Pepsi why didn't you choose the Pepsi bottle. This is absolute insane levels of, well, borderline autism, let's be real.
There are many people who watch a playthrough of a single player game, especially on YouTube, and then they don't buy the game. Does that make sense? False equivalence. YouTube is using a single person's monetization versus.
He's gonna do a lot of dumb rambling now, so let's just enjoy Asmongold being, as always, completely, absolutely incoherent about what he wants to say and what he is currently trying to express.
Company. So what if one person makes a video game? So what if one not the same? No. I'm not mental gymnastics. Yeah. So there, and I will.
Yeah, I'm also confused what the fuck he's trying to say. It's kind of funny.
Some opinions here. It's different. Video games are good because of the interaction. When you watch someone else play a game.
By the way, I just want to also point out how stupid the people in his chat are. It's just kind of fascinating. But then again, when you, the thing is, it's extremely easy for a streamer to have the high ground over the chat and pretend that he's much smarter, because on a fundamental basis, he has the ability to speak. He doesn't write. He doesn't need to write anything. He doesn't need to write a paragraph and hope that that it will be answered, it will be seen or anything. He can just go on non-stop, and if he gets into that argument with someone from chat, the person in chat cannot win because it's pretty much impossible to reply in this situation to him in a coherent manner where it's possible to explain. Because to do that, he would actually need to shut up and wait until someone replies to the things that he is saying, not add on top of adding on top of adding on already the top that he has already said. So trying to argue with people in the chat when you're streaming is honestly quite fucking stupid.
There's no interaction. You just watch their point of view. Wait, what? Video games are good because of interaction. So if you pause a video, is that interacting with it?
But again, let me just say it again. Man, the things he reads in chat are just the dumbest. I honestly don't know if he intentionally does it, or is the chat just in that stupid in general. It's honest. Honestly, I can't tell.
How do you define interaction? Wrong. What are your content stealing other people?
How do you define interaction? Well, interaction is a little bit more than pausing and unpausing a video, if you ask me.
Those content and posts? Well, that it's not all of it. Why are you? The thing is, why would you watch my stream if that's what you think?
And this is where we start. This whole video, the end of Asmongold's reacts, it starts when Asmongold equates React content the same as uploading a Let's Play of a video game. By the end of the video, if you watch it full and you pay attention to what he's saying, he has stretched the definition of React to the utmost possible limit. And I'm not fucking joking. At the end of the video, he compares the word React and React content to the same concept of that every single thing that happens in the universe is a reaction to something else. I wish I was kidding, but I ain't.
It's weird. I'm just gonna banter like that's like.
And now we have gotten to the point where he is incapable of dealing with criticism, so he needs to spurg out and start banning people, obviously. Which he pretty much does every stream, because, he ha ha, you do not agree with me, you dumb ban. What a great way to live your life. Absolutely not cowardice at its finest.
Like, that's so weird. Like, yeah, well, what the fuck? Why are you here if you think that?
He's asking him, why are you here? Because in his mind, looking at Reddit is the same as React content. Again, he legitimately is stretching out the definition of React content to the utmost limit possible.
What's wrong with you? Let's see here. I think the issue is video games are a product you buy versus React content isn't a product they bought. It's just a video recorded while watching another video. Why would that matter if they both serve as a market replacement?
But they don't. They absolutely don't. There is absolutely no real reason or justification for a person to watch the original video after watching a React video. If you're watching Asmongold reacts to, I don't know, John Strive Hayes, you actually don't have a real reason to watch the original video because you have already seen the original video. There's nothing new for you to do. But when it comes to games, and this is the big difference, is, yeah, unless it's like... So, for games, it's a little bit different. There are some games that actually do that, Let's Plays are a 100% market replacement for the original. But that is like, walk-in simulators with a story that gets told to you just by looking at things slowly and so on. It's completely uncomparable.
So fundamentally, one of the big things in fair use is if the derivative content is is serving as a market replacement.
I love the fact that he's trying to explain these things in some ways, but he doesn't understand he's actually not helping his point that the React content is good, which is his point. Because from the point of a replacement for an existing product, there's absolutely no way to justify React content. React content is 100% replacement for the original. Because there's legitimately never a reason to just watch the original after seeing a React video.
So if it's a market replacement, it doesn't really matter. Next. Let's see here. Why they even cancel reaction content? It's just a YouTube headline. There's probably nothing that's going to happen with it.
I actually don't know if this is true or not. But it would be good. It's honestly a smart move from YouTube. Because the point is, making a video that's gonna get 1 million or 2 million views, in a lot of cases, for a lot of content creators, they put in a month of effort to do that. And they put in a month of effort. They have to put in, like, I don't know, 200, 300, 500 hours or something ridiculous like that to create that one video. And then someone who just reacts to that video watches that video. Let's say if it's 20 minutes long, he watches those 20 minutes. He puts like 10 minutes saying that the content, the video was funny, haha, it's great and whatnot. And, it took him roughly it legitimately took him like only 30-40 minutes to replace this exact video. You can see that actually Asmongold's channel. His React videos have the same thumbnail as the original, just his face posted on there somewhere in the corner. And his videos have literally the exact same name as the video that he reacts to, and after that it's React. So Asmongold's videos are inherently trying to replace the original, and he is actually successful in this, because a lot of the channels that he reacts to are way smaller than him. So YouTube sees the two of the same-ish videos, and YouTube says, well, this one's 10 times more popular by Asmongold than this guy, so If we think that someone should get this video, we're gonna recommend Asmongold's video. Again, I go into this why React content is good, bad, and sometimes, there are a lot of things that you need to consider. Is React content helpful to a small channel, or will React content harm a small channel? Because both situations are true depending on the circumstances. If you want to hear more about that, I have a video where it's called Asmongold Admits Stealing Content. Because essentially, a lot of his React content is just flat out stolen re-uploads. Look at some of his React content about carbot animation. Literally, it's a blatant re-upload. Nothing more.